Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at classicstoday.com. I'm going to have a cat issue, as you can see from the shadow on my left. Come here, Finster. Let's just say hi to everybody. Well, here she is. Okay, what are we talking about? She'll jump down in a minute because this is not the most comfortable position for her. I guarantee it. So anyway, this is Dave Hurwitz and Finster, executive directors. She's my assistant, I guess, from classicstoday.com. There we go. Hop down. Thank you very much. Okay, herewith, The Many Passions of Leoš Janáček. I mean, what on earth is this thing? I've been trying to make heads or tails of it. It has 4 CDs. It's on Supraphon. It's a sampler. It's a Janáček sampler, and the passions are divided up. Actually, there aren't many. There are 4 of them. There are 4 passions. Oh, I'm sorry. He has 8 categories. There are 8 of them. The compilation is a result of thorough research into his personality by Patrick Lambert, a former longtime BBC Three musical producer and a lover and connoisseur of Czech music and its recordings. So, I see. They did a previous compilation, The Many Loves of Antonin Dvorak. I never saw that one. So we have, let's see, the 8 categories are titled Folk Tradition, Czech Cause, Politics and Patriotism, Family, Life and Nature, Friendship with Dvorak, Women, Russian Literature, and Religious Roots. And what you get here are excerpts from, and excerpts, I hate excerpts. I just want complete works. I hate excerpts. They drive me nuts. Of the Sinfonietta, Taras Bulba, Glagolitic Mass, Yennefer, which they call Jiří Pastorkina. I mean, yes, it is, but it's Yennefer. The Cunning Little Vixen, which they don't call Prihody Lishka Bestrushka, whatever it is in Czech. Katja Kabanova, Fate, folk songs of Hukvaldi and Moravian folk poetry and songs. The Suite for Strings, Youth, Idyll, Amaris, that's that cantata thing. The Eternal Gospel, the 70,000, his wonderful pieces for male choir. The Czech Legion, the Danube Symphony, the Prelude in G minor, the Mass in E flat on an Overgrown Path, the Lachian Dances, and the String Quartets. So you've got bits of all those things. I mean, the thing about Janáček, and I did go through this actually and listened to a lot of it. I mean, the performances are lovely. They're all in super fun. They're with Czech artists. Janáček's music is short. So you should have been able to do this by including complete works. Frankly, maybe just a couple of them. And then you could have like a wonderful selection of Janáček's best stuff. Of course, you wouldn't have complete operas. Okay, you would have to do scenes. But for the chamber works and, the male choirs, obviously, these choruses are short. They give you the complete 70,000, not a piece of it. Thank God. But, it doesn't make any sense to me. It really doesn't. I don't find these categories to be terribly persuasive. The music from one to the next all sounds like Janáček. It doesn't really have to be subdivided that way. It's a rather artificial distinction, I think. And, but that's not the point. My point is that the idea here, for me, doesn't work because I only care about the music. I don't give a damn about the guy's personality or his interests or anything else. All I care about is the music that he wrote. And I think that it should be organized in a way such as to do justice, the best justice to the actual works, the music, not the theme of this sort of thing. Not the idea of nature and love. I mean, who cares? He had nature and love of nature. He was friends with Dvorak. He was patriotic. He liked Russian literature. Yeah, all of those things. But that emerges from the best presentation of the musical works themselves, not from taking bits here and bits there and stuffing them together. Now I admit and I confess, the music itself is marvelous. It's incredibly compelling. Hearing excerpts from these things might be a nice way to, get to know the range of what he did. And that's actually in Janáček's case because he's only known for a couple orchestral works and then the operas. and maybe the string quartets. I mean, that's kind of nice because there are other things in here that won't be well known to even lovers of Janáček. But so for that purpose, this may have some sort of use. But I still think it doesn't really do justice to the composer, to the music. And music is what this is all about. So, there we go. It's another one of those things that looks good on paper, but what matters is how it sounds, not how good it looks on paper. And it sounds like Janáček, and I enjoyed listening I just love Janáček. I don't even care if I hear one movement from the Sinfonietta or a bit of things here and there, but it's just so silly when they're not long works and you could just play them all and get really good performances of them together and do a beautiful tribute to Janáček on 4 discs that gives you his string quartets and his, and it would even fit into themes. I mean, the string quartets are both about women, intimate letters and the Kreutzer Sonata. I mean, they're both about, that sort of stuff. And you could, the military Sinfonietta, the original title of that, the Glagolitic Mass, is religious things. You could do it. You could do it really well and then have, a fabulous, fabulous 4-disc selection of Janáček's great works. And I could recommend it wholeheartedly. But as it is, this is sort of just a curiosity in my view. So keep on listening, friends. Thanks for joining me. Take care.